I made a video yesterday regarding the entire duping incident that took place this weekend. And in that video, I said, you know, I kind of didn't care because we all know that the stuff was going to be wiped. But it was more about the principle of what Intrepid stands for, what Intrepid is going to do in regards to people exploiting and taking advantage of TOS in their game. And I really wanted Steven to do something, anything, and not for it to be just nothing, like a nothing burger. Bro, this is probably one of the biggest W's I've seen Steven do. And Steven has some pretty good W's, but this is, I think, the biggest dub so far. So let me just turn off the music. I think this is definitely something that doesn't require music. So let's go here real quick. Okay. So Steven said in this Discord post, "Good evening. As many testers are aware, last weekend we introduced a bug into the game that allowed for several dupes to exist. As I have said in the past, our velocity to deploy fixes is a direct correlation to the possibility of introducing new bugs into the live version of Alpha 2. We are working hard and fast to address the most pressing issues we identify with the help of our glorious testers each weekend. Unfortunately, some testers took advantage of this situation, attempting to exploit these bugs in an effort to dupe materials, gain gold, generate node treasury funds, and craft legendary equipment. Some testers did the right thing and reported the issues to us, but the damage was already done to our test environment. As a result of these bad actors, we have since wiped all duped materials, removed all legendary item IDs that were created with duped materials, reset treasury amounts for the offending nodes, initiated emergency elections in nodes where buildings were created with ill-gotten treasury and supplies. I have deleted over 100 characters that were found to have participated in the exploitative activity numerous times. If you purchased or received items from these exploits, you will find that those are missing. If you gained gold via the exploits, your gold was reduced to 0. Okay? So let's go down here. The testers who are participated in this activity must understand that doing this harms the game, a game which you obviously care about. I have warned in the past, and it exists in our EULA and TOS, that cheating, RMT, and exploiting will be dealt with harshly. Everyone should be happy to know that as a company, we care for the integrity of our players' achievements. And as such, it is necessary to stay for us to stay vigilant in the tools we create that help us monitor and address these issues. Let this serve as a warning, and take it from someone who themselves has been banned from games. Ashes will be different, so don't take part. Instead, report it and play safe, my friends. Thank you." Bro. Oh my God. Seriously, we got a fucking ad. Oh God. The ad just started, so I'm going to wait. There's something else that I want to read. Give me one moment. My boy Wagsy shared this in our Discord, which I think is really good. So we're definitely going to read this next. But all I got to say, and the reason why I'm recording this video right now, is to really just thank Intrepid and to thank Steven for doing this, because unlike myself, like, if nothing would have happened because of this, like, I kind of wouldn't have cared, but I would have needed to see something bigger in the future. But because this has now happened, like, I just totally, like, my level of appreciation and respect and just my trust in you guys, which is already definitely there, is like even more so like with Intrepid and with Steven. This is just great. This is just a huge W. Thank you, Steven, for doing this. Thank you for making IntrepidNet and making all this stuff possible. And again, for anybody who did this, let me also say this too. If you see any content creators saying, hey guys, like I'm going to try this new character this weekend. Well, I guess you know why they're probably doing that. I don't know. I don't think any content creators would do this, you know, in the sense of duping that maliciously. But if you do see people running around with fresh tunes, yeah, you might know why, right? You might know why. Let me see. All right. So looking at this is an email, okay, that Intrepid sent out to testers. Okay. Alpha 2 tester, we've identified your account as one that has been heavily involved in taking advantage of duplication bugs during Alpha 2 testing. As a result, we have wiped character progress from your account. This is a warning. If you participate in similar behavior in the future, it may impact your ability to participate in testing, and additional actions may be taken against your Intrepid account. The purpose of Alpha 2 testing is to identify and report issues as we work to make Ashes of Creation better. Testers that abuse bugs destabilize our testing environment and make testing more challenging for other testers and Intrepid Studio staff. When you encounter a bug during testing, there are lots of ways you can report it to us. You can message a moderator on our official Discord server, a member of our Intrepid staff, submit a customer service ticket to report the bug, or use the endgame command /bug. There is a difference between finding a bug and abusing bugs. The abuse of bugs and exploits is not the purpose of testing, and Intrepid Studios will be proactive about taking action against testers who engage in behavior like this. Bro, this is just so good. This is so good. Like I am ridiculously excited because now these accounts are now flagged. And we've heard Steven talk about this. We've heard him talk about this in the past. Their tech that they've created for their back end is once an account has been flagged for whatever kind of nefarious activity, whether it was RMTing, whether it was bug duping, you know, whatever the case is, they're flagged, which means that those kinds of people that like to do this shady kind of shit tend to do it not just once, but they think they're this smart to get away with it again. And I really, really, really hope that you would consider twice, because Intrepid is a company that is not going to fuck around. And the whole fuck around and find out is the most realistic thing you could have experienced in this, because I can guarantee you those people who duplicated those items were probably level 25. We all know the challenge it takes to level a character in Ashes of Creation from 1 to 25. So this is good. This is big good. This is the biggest good that could ever be good. I don't know how long. I'm not really going to probably stream for a long period of time, but I just wanted to make this video in basically just thanking Intrepid. And also just, I can't wait for people to log in on Friday and realize their character got deleted. Like that, it makes me so happy. Like it really does. It makes me happy knowing that those people that thought they can get away with it. And again, like when I mentioned in my videos, like if you go watch my previous video and mention, or we'll go talk about the IDs, and they're like, yeah, but they can't have, like, people are trying to like do some mental gymnastics on the whole item IDs. Bro, just because you duped a material and then converted that material into a crafted item does not rewrite the ID. Like, bro, like, do you think you're bigger brain than Intrepid? Do you think they did not think of stuff like this? Do you not think of eliminating the kind of digital paper trail? Like, I I don't understand in the minds of these dupers or these people that think that you got away with it. You didn't. And I really hope you enjoy leveling your second tune. I really, really do. Going to be watching Reddit to see my character got deleted posts. Oh yeah, dude. Like it's going to be wild. Can't wait to see all the crybabies on Reddit. That'll give a good indication of who's in on it. Well, I think again, there's multiple guilds that are guilty of this. There's, I'm pretty sure Steven was pretty moderate in saying, because he said over 100 characters. I think there's way more than 100 personally. I think this is going to severely cripple guilds. I think if a guild, I heard of people literally passing out dupe materials to their entire guild. And here's my thing. If you were a person that didn't duplicate and receive these items, knowing where they came from, you are just as guilty as they are in my eyes. You are just as guilty. So I really do think, like, if you are in a guild that is promoting this kind of behavior, I really think you should consider joining another guild. Whatever guild you're in, I don't care what guild it is. If they are promoting this kind of duping behavior and to exploit that kind of behavior and to pass out items to this kind of behavior, you need to find a different guild, especially if you don't want to be in this kind of scenario in the future. If you don't want to be in the kind of scenario where your account can be permabanned, your character can get deleted, and you're in a guild that is basically forcing their players to take this kind of duped material or items or gold or whatever, you need to reconsider who you want to be, or who you want in your guild, or the guild itself. That is my recommendation to you. Yeah, dude, I am live, man. I am live because of a big W that Steven just did right now. And I had to talk about it. I had to talk about the whole email thing. I had to talk about the whole the whole Alpha 2 news of Steven's post. I think this is great news. I was live earlier today and I was really hoping that Steven was going to put this then, but I'm glad he did it now. Really good shit. So, I haven't read the email. School me, bro. Well, yeah, I mean, I'll put it on the screen. Like I said, this is the email right here. Basically it just says that your character progress has been wiped from your account, basically. So, don't do it. Don't do it. There's not any way, shape, or form that you're going to walk in or come into this weekend knowing that, what happened? I didn't do anything. Like, no, dude, you did. You did. And I think people are kind of waiting for all of the posts on Reddit and stuff like that from people that are like, my account got deleted. Nope. I think you're going to see people not really make a fuss about this at all. I think people are freaking embarrassed. I think guilds are embarrassed. The last thing they want to do is promote their embarrassment even further. That's my opinion personally. Let me see. Vlad, I showed you my sword last week. Did you ever get one from the grind spot I told you I got it from? And how'd you guys do in Carfin? Dude, honestly, thank you so much for that, Tomac, dude. We did go to that spot. We were there for a couple of hours. We got 2 uncommon swords, but we could not find a rare sword. I got tired and I just logged off or whatever. But yeah, we were there at that spot for a while. It was actually pretty fun. And there was actually a lot of people there too. It was kind of crazy. There are people in Discord already doing that. Yeah, I'm sure they are. Let me see. Active GMs know the true power of what will be. Bro, if you have not played an MMO with active GMs on servers, you're in for some shit. Let me tell you. Like, again, go ahead, fuck around and find out, see how smart you are compared to the developers making this game, and see who wins. See who wins. Guarantee it won't be you, but you can definitely fight trying. Do you really care when wipe is in a few weeks anyway? Honestly, like I do think that people care. I really do. honestly, I thought going into Alpha 2 that people really weren't going to care about their tunes too much. Dude, people are severely attached to their Alpha 2 tunes. It's crazy. Like I'm, and again, I'm actually kind of attached to my tune too. Like I am. Like I love my fighter. But, you know, again, I don't really have any kind of beholden attitude to it. I mean, because I know it's going to be wiped. Yeah, I care, and I'll care after wipe. Yeah, same. Like I'm going into Alpha phase 2 of Alpha 2, like ready to go, man. I'm fucking ready. So I just think, again, this is a testament to the kind of company that Steven is going to want to have for Intrepid. And I'm glad. I'm really glad this happened. And I think people are also saying, dude, I was seeing some really heavy coping in Discord where we're like, well, if Intrepid's going to be this heavy handed, people aren't going to report exploits or bugs. Bro, people are going to do it. Like, you have to understand, even if there was a certain exploit that a certain individual or a certain group of people are doing and not reporting it, there is back-end infrastructure in place to see weird anomalies. Okay. So they can go in and look at their action per action moments and see exactly what they did and know, wow, okay, that's bad. So it doesn't matter. Shit like this will end up being found. So I think this is great. I think this is really good. Yeah, I'm so happy. This is so hilarious. Yeah, I know. It's so funny, dude. And TA know me. Dude, thank you so much for the follow, man. Thank you. Good to see this level of policing in the alpha. Sets a good tone for the rest of us who just want to enjoy the game without a bunch of cheats running loose. Absolutely, man. I think this really bolstered a lot of good faith from the community, from the people that are trying to do the Alpha 2 legitly, you know, posting their bug reports, talking to developers, looking at word behavior, or, you know, just posting things here and there. But again, I think those exploits and cheats will end up being found anyway. So I have no, in my mind, I think this is a great thing. I think this is totally fucking awesome. Big W to Intrepid, even huger W for Steven. I really tip my hat to him because this just is so good. This is like really, really, really good. Guys, I'm going to get off stream. It's severely late. I'm actually in charge of the baby tonight, so thank God she did not wake up at all crying. But thank you so much for tuning into this very random live stream, but I really wanted to go over this news. I think this is huge, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a great night.